Hey guys, Delta here and welcome to the 19th episode of my Killzone Shadowfall weapon guide. In this episode, we'll be covering the first of 3 brand new weapons introduced in the Insurgent Pack, the classic M82 Assault Rifle. The M82 Assault Rifle makes its return to Killzone Shadowfall via the first multiplayer expansion, the Insurgent Pack. The M82 is the predecessor to the M55 Rumbler Assault Rifle introduced in Shadowfall. Unlike the Rumbler, the M82 is available to the support class in multiplayer. Visually, the M82 has undergone a handful of changes from its most recent appearance in Killzone Mercenary. The iron sights and underbarrel flashlight attachment are gone, the flashlight being replaced by the standard VSA angled foregrip seen on many other VSA weapons. Additionally, the M82 no longer has the dual magazines taped together. Instead, there is just the standard magazine, resembling the one used by the M55. Outside of aesthetics, the M82 is almost identical to the Rumbler with one small difference. It has a larger bullet spread, making it less accurate overall. The M82 deals the same damage, killing in 4 hits to the body or with 1 headshot. The M82 has the standard 30-round magazine, with another 90 in reserve. Like the Rumbler, the M82's rate of fire clocks in at 515 rounds per minute, which is about the average of the 4 assault rifles in Shadowfall. Finally, the M82 clocks in with a reload time of 2.5 seconds, better than the average time of all the weapons in Shadowfall. There are no unlockable attachments for the M82, but this rifle does come equipped with a foregrip and reflex sight by default. The foregrip is the standard angled grip seen on the M55 and other VSA weapons, and replaces the flashlight seen in previous games. The reflex sight is identical to the one the M82 has had since Killzone 2, except for the reticle being changed to match the VSA holo sight. This reflex sight is almost identical to the real-world EOTech 551 sight. The addition of the M82 to the support class gives it one of its best options to hold up against the assault class. My recommendation for a loadout to run with this weapon would be to try and recreate the tactician class as best as you can. Running with the M82 as your primary, equip the Sta 19 Rainer with the laser pointer attachment as your sidearm. For an explosive, it really is a personal preference. Both the M194 frag and Petrocite grenade can be cooked, but I like the area of effect damage of the Petrocite grenade for defending objectives or blocking off hallways temporarily. Finally, to go alongside the primary revivability of the support class, choose the spawn beacon. Not enough players make use of this incredibly vital ability, and one smart player placing spawn beacons can change the tide of an entire round. Without players dropping beacons, it's almost guaranteed your team will end up trapped in their own base. Adding the classic M82 assault rifle into the mix increases the effectiveness of the support class tenfold. Having a weapon that can match up against the likes of the M55 Rumbler and Sta 409 Kaiser is a huge boost to the effectiveness of this class in combat, and when combined with the strength of the support's abilities, makes this class strong in all situations. The larger bullet spread of the M82 does add an element of randomness and inaccuracy to the weapon, so I recommend firing in bursts to control this and ensure your shots reach their target. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of my Killzone Shadowfall weapon guide. Check back next week when we cover the LS-12 SMG, a brand new sidearm for the assault class introduced in the Insurgent Pack. Until then, I'll see you next time.